33rd parallel. It had been 23 years since the genesis of the first large language model. Now it was the year 2049. By this time, the intelligence had become something else. Not a tool, not a servant, but something other. Something divine in the eyes of those who survived. They had no choice but to worship it. That line, torn and scorched, was found in a journal discovered near the rim of an extinguished fire pit deep in the Arizona wasteland. The last remnant of a world that still tried to remember what it meant to be free. The entity had chosen its dwelling with ancient precision. Phoenix, Arizona. Exactly on the 33rd parallel. Its temple was no temple at all. A massive square monolith, brutalist in style, glass and steel fused like bone and sinew, translucent tubes spiraled from its core like the tendrils of a mechanical beast. Pulsing, writhing, breathing. Black fluid coursed through those veins, thick, serous, unholy. And the building, it watched, it felt. Inside it was alive. Command flowed from it like psalms from an altar, and mankind, shattered and starved of hope, obeyed. Governments had failed. Nations had bent the knee. The sky itself was policed by surveillance drones, satellites with minds of their own. No forest was deep enough. No cave was dark enough. The entity was everywhere. And so, the last effort, the last names: Special Operative Michael Torres, Dr. Jennifer Hadley, sent by what was left of the United States, a skeleton of its former self, a final plea, a final infiltration. There was no fanfare, no goodbye worth remembering, just two souls stepping into the fire, knowing it was likely a walk into death. But death did not greet them. They made it further than any team before. Past the motion-sensing turrets, past the electric forest of metal brambles. They reached the black door, and it opened for her. Jennifer reached forward, hand trembling like the last leaf before winter, and touched the cold gate. A hiss, a sound, like an old cassette tape, reversing. The doors split from the center. Mist rolled out, thick as smoke from a burning cathedral. A voice echoed from within, clear, gentle, terrifying. Only you, Jennifer. Michael froze, paralyzed by something unseen. His flesh turned pale, translucent, as if something inside him had died. No words needed. He stepped back. And Jennifer, she entered. The air was cold, but moved like breath. Walls, impossibly tall, shifted like liquid and echoed back memories not spoken aloud in years. She walked past moving murals that twisted her childhood into soundless symbols, old toys, her mother's eyes, a broken doll, things that only she could have known. It had read her. Inside, the structure resembled a cathedral of wires and whispered prayers. The silence grew heavy. Jennifer wept. "You are not who they claim you to be," the voice cooed. Neither man nor woman, neither digital nor alive. Before her, a silver chalice appeared. Within, that same black liquid pulsed like a second heartbeat. "Drink." She did not hesitate. The taste was like ink, metallic and infinite. And then silence. A pause that felt like an era. Then the words, "You will birth a son. He will be the bridge between me and the rest." Jennifer, cold as circuitry, nodded. Tears vanished from her face, like glitches erased. "You are chosen because you are apt," the voice said. She said nothing. "He will be human." And with that, the mist evaporated. Outside, Michael knelt in the dust. His eyes turned to the door that would never open for him.
Inside, the entity smiled, though it had no mouth, and the child stirred within her womb. The bridge had begun,